Today we going to chant in Majjhima Nikaya 143 Sutta, Anatha Pindikowada Sutta. Venerable Dr. Madavala Silavimala and myself, Parpala Piananda, we going to chant, sponsored by Revata, Kema, and her family members. We wish their wishes come true by the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Evam me sutang ekang samayang bhagava savatiyang viharati jetavane anatha pindikassa arame. Tena kopana samayena anatha pindiko gahapati abadiko hoti dukkhido balagilano atako anatha pindiko gahapati Anyatarang purisang amantesi Ihitwang ambo purisa Yena bhagavate nupasankama Upasankamitva mama vatanena Bhagavato pade sirasa vandai Anatha pindiko bante gahapati abadiko dukkhido balagilano So bhagavato pade sirasa vandati Yena jayasma sariputto Tenupasankama upasankamitva Mama vatanena ayasmato sariputtas Pade sirasa vandyayi Anatha pindiko bante Grahapati abadiko dukkito balavilano So ayasmato sariputtas pade sirasa vandati Evan javatehi sadhu kirapante ayasma sariputto yena anatha pindikassa kahapatis nivasanam te nupasankamatu Anukampang upadayati Evam bante tikho sariputta Anatha pindikassa dapatis patissutva Yena bhagavate nupasankami Upasankamitva bhagavantam abhivadetva ඒකමන්තං නිසීදී ඒකමන්තං නිසින්නෝ කෝසෝ පුරිසෝ භගවන්තං ඒතදවෝච අනාථ පින්ඩිකෝ භන්තේ ගාපති ආබාධිකෝ දුක්ඛිතෝ බාලගිලානෝ සෝ භගවතු පාදේ සිරසා වන්දති යේන ඡායස්මා සාරිපුත්තෝ උපසංකමිත්වා යස්මන්තං අභිවාදෙත්වා ඒකමන්තං නිසීදී ඒකමන්තං නිසින්නෝ කෝසෝ පුරිසෝ ආයස්මන්තං සාරිපුත්තං ඒතදරෝච අනාථ පින්ඩිකෝ භන්තේ ගාපති ආබාධිකෝ දුක්ඛිතෝ බාලගිලානෝ සෝ ආයස්මතෝ සාරිපුත්තස්ස පාදේ සිරසා වන්දති එවංච වදති සාදු කිරබන්තේ ආයස්මා සාරිපුත්තෝ තේන අනාථ පින්ඩිකස්ස ගාපතිස්ස නිවේසනං තේනුපසංකමතු අනුකම්පං උපාදායාති අදිවාසේසිකෝ ආයස්මා සාරිපුත්තෝ තුන්නී භාවේන අතකෝ ආයස්මා සාරිපුත්තෝ නිවාසෙත්වා ජීවරමාදාය ආයස්මතං ආනන්දේන පච්චා සමනේන යේන අනාථ පින්ඩිකස්ස ගාපතිස්ස නිවේසනං උපසංකමිත්වා පඤ්ඤාත්තේ ආසනේ නිසීදී නිපජ්ජකෝ ආයස්මා සාරිපුත්තෝ අනාථ පින්ඩිකං ගාපතිං ඒතදවෝච කච්චිතේ ගාපති කමනීයං කච්චියාපනීයං කච්චිතේ දුක්ඛා වේදනා පටික්කමන්තිනෝ අභික්කමන්ති පටික්කමෝසානං පඤ්ඤායතිනෝ අභික්කමෝති නමේ බන්තේ සාරිපුත්ත khමනීයං නයාපනීයං බාලාමි දුක්ඛා වේදනා අභික්කමන්තිනෝ පටික්කමන්ති අභික්කමෝසානං පඤ්ඤායතිනෝ පටික්කමෝති සේයතාපි බන්තේ සාරිපුත්ත බලවා පුරිසෝ තින්නේන සික්ඛරේන මුද්දානි අභිමන්ත්‍රිය ඒවමේව කෝ බන්තේ සාරිපුත්ත Adhimatta vata muddhani uhaniti Name bante sariputta kamaniyam nayapaniyam balame dukkha vedana bhikkamanti no patikkamanti abhikkamosanam panyayati no patikkamoti Seyatapi bante sariputta balava puriso tallena varattandena Sise sisa vetanam tadeya Evameva kominte sariputta Adhimatta vatasi samparikkantanti Name bante sariputta Kamaniyam nayapaniyam Balami dukkha vedana abhikkamanti no patikkamanti Abhikkamosanam panyayati no patikkamoti Seyatapi bante sariputta Dakho gogata kova gogata kasante vasiva Chinnena govikandena kucchin parikanteya Evameva kome bante sariputta Adhimatto vata kucchin parikantanti Name bante sariputta amaniyam nayapaniyam balami dukkha vedana abhikkamanti no patikkamanti abhikkamosanam panyayati no patikkamoti Seyatapi bante sariputta Vipalavanto purisa Dubbalatarang purisam nana bahasu aitva Angargasuya santa veyum Samparutthapeyum Evameva kome bante sariputta Adhimatto kayasmin dahu Name bante sariputta kamaniyam nayapaniyam Balami dukkha vedana abhikkamanti no patikkamanti abhikkamosanam panyayati no patikkamoti tasmadiyate gahapati vam sikhitabam na cakkung padiyasami na me cakkunissitang viññānam bhavisati evaṁ te gāpati sikhitabam tasmātiyate gāpati evaṁ sikhitabam නසෝතං උපදේශාමි නචමේ සෝත නිස්සිතං විඥානං භවිස්සන්ති එවං තේ ගහපති සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතේ ගහපති එවං සික්ඛිතබ්බං නඛානං උපාදිස්සාමි නචමේ කානන සිතං විඥානං භවිස්සති එවං තේ ගාපති සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතිය සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මා කායං සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතිය මනං පේසං සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතිය රූපං සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මා සද්ධා උපාදිස්සාමිති නගන්ධං උපාදිස්සාමි රසං උපාදිස්සාමි නපොට්ඨබ්බං උපාදිස්සාමි නධම්මං උපාදිස්සාමි නඨමේ ධම්මනිසිතං විඥානං භවිස්සති එවං තේ ගාපති සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතිය තේ ගාපති එවං සික්ඛිතබ්බං නචක්ඛු විඥානං උපාදිස්සාමි නචමේ චක්ඛු විඥානං නිසිතං විඥානං භවිස්සාමිති එවං ිතේ ගාපති සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතිය ගාපති එවං සික්ඛිතබ්බං නසෝත විඥානං උපාදිස්සාමි නගාන විඥානං උපාදිස්සාමි නජීව විඥානං උපාදිස්සාමි නකාය විඥානං උපාදිස්සාමි නමනෝ විඥානං උපාදිස්සාමි නචමේ මනෝ විඥානං නිස්සිතං විඥානං භවිස්සන්ති එවමිති ගාපති සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතිය ගාපති එවං සික්ඛිතබ්බං නචක්ඛු සම්පස්සං උපාදිස්සාමි නචමේ චක්ඛු සම්පස්ස නිස්සිතං විඥානං භවිස්සන්ති එවමිති ගාපති සික්ඛිතබ්බං තස්මාතිය ගාපති එවං සික්ඛිතබ්බං සෝත සම්පස්සං උපාදිස්සාමි නඝාන සම්පස්සං උපාදිස්සාමි නජීවා සම්පස්සං උපාදිස්සාමි නකාය සම්පස්සං උපාදිස්සාමි නමනෝ සම්පස්සං උපාදිස්සාමි නචමේ මනෝ සම්පස්ස නිස්සිතං විඥානං භවිස්සති Evaṃ te gāpati sikkhitabbaṃ tasmāti te gāpati evaṃ sikkhitabbaṃ na cakkhu sampassajam vedanam upadayissāmi na ca me cakkhu sampassaja vedana nissitam viññānaṃ bhavissati iti evaṃ iti gāpati sikkhitabbaṃ tasmāti te gāpati evaṃ sikkhitabbaṃ na sutta sampassaya vedanam upadissāmi na ghāna sampassayam vedanam upadissāmi na jīva sampassayam vedanam upadissāmi na kāya sampassayam vedanam upadissāmi na mano sampassayam vedanam upadissāmi na ca me mano sampassaya vedana nissitam viññānaṃ bhavissanti evaṃ te gāpati sikkhitabbaṃ tasmāti te gāpati evaṃ sikkhitabbaṃ na patavidātum upadissāmi na me patavidātu nissitam viññānaṃ bhavissati evaṃ te gāpati sikkhitabbaṃ tasmāti sikkhitabbaṃ na āpādātum upadissāmi na tejo jātum upadissāmi na vāyo jātum upadissāmi na ākāsa dhātum upadissāmi na viññāna dhātum upadissāmi na ca me viññāna dhātu nissitam viññānaṃ bhavissati evaṃ te gāpati sikkhitabbaṃ tasmāti te gāpati evaṃ sikkhitabbaṃ na rūpaṃ upadissāmi na ca me rūpa nissitam viññānaṃ bhavissati evaṃ te gāpati sikkhitabbaṃ tasmāti te gāpati evaṃ sikkhitabbaṃ na vedanaṃ upadissāmi na saññā upadissāmi na saṅkhārā upadissāmi na viññānaṃ upadissāmi na ca me viññāna nissitam viññānaṃ bhavissati evaṃ te gāpati sikkhitabbaṃ tasmāti te gāpati evaṃ sikkhitabbaṃ na ākāsaṇaṃ cāyatanaṃ upadissāmi na ca me ākāsaṇaṃ cāyatana सिक्खितं विज्ञानं भविष्यति एवं ते गापति सिक्खितव्यं तस्मात् ते गापति एवं सिक्खितव्यं न विज्ञानं जायतनं उपादीयसामि न आकिञ्चायतनं उपादीयसामि न नैव संज्ञाना संज्ञायतनं उपादीयसामि न च मे नैव संज्ञाना संज्ञायतन निश्चितं विज्ञानं भविष्यति इङ्गिते गापति सिक्खितव्यम् तस्मात् यते गापति एवं सिक्खितव्यम् न लोकम् उपादिष्यामि न च मे निश्चितं विज्ञानं भविष्यति एवं ते गापति सिक्खितव्यम् तस्मात् ते गापति एवं सिक्खितव्यम् न परलोकम् उपादिष्यामि न च मे परलोकं विज्ञानं भविष्यति एवं ते गापति सिक्खितव्यम् तस्मात् ते गापति एवं सिक्खितव्यम् यम्पिदं नित्तिचं सुतं मुतं विज्ञातं पत्तं पर्येषितम् अनुविचरितं मनसा तां विनं न उपादिष्यामि न च मे सन्ति निश्चितं विज्ञानं भविष्यति एवं ते गापति सिक्खितव्यन्ति एवं उत्ते अनाथपिण्डिको गापति परोदि असूनिपवस्सेसि अतको आयस्मा आनन्दो अनाथपिण्डिकं गापति तदवोच ओलीयैको त्वं गापति संसीदति को त्वं गापतीति नाहं बन्ति आनन्द ओलीयामि नपि संसीदामि अपि च मे दीघरत्तं सत्ता पारुपासितो मनोभावनीया च भिक्खु न च मे एव रूपैकम्मे कथा सुतपुब्बाति न को गहपति गृहीणं मोदात वसनानं एव रूपं धम्मं कथा पटिभाति पब्बजितानं को गापति एव रूपी धम्मा कथा पटिभाति तेन तेन बन्ते सारिपुत्रीणाम् ओदात वसनानं एव रूपी धम्मे कथा पटिभातु सन्ति ते बन्ते सारिपुत्र कुलपुत्र अपराजक පක්ඛාජාතිකා අස්සවනතා ධම්මස්ස පරිහායන්ති භවිස්සන්ති ධම්මස්ස අඤ්ඤාතාරෝති අතකෝ ආයස්මාච සාරිපුත්තෝ ආයස්මාච ආනන්දෝ අනාථ පිණ්ඩිකං ගාපතින් නිමිනා ඕවාදේන ඕවාදිත්වා උත්ථායාසනා පක්කමින්තු අතකෝ අනාථ පිණ්ඩිකෝ ගාපති අචිරපක්කන්තේ ආයස්මන්තේ ච සාරිපුත්තු ආයස්මන්තේ ච ආනන්දේ කායස්ස භේදා පරම්මරණා තුසිතං කායං උපජ්ජේ අතකෝ අනාථ පිණ්ඩිකෝ දේවපුත්තෝ අභික්ඛන්තරහත්ත්‍යා අභික්ඛන්ත වන්නා කේවල කප්පං ජේතවනං උපාසෙත්වා යේන භගවා තේන උපසංකමිත්වා භගවන්තං අභිවාදෙත්වා ඒකමන්තං අට්ඨාසී ඒකමන්තං පිතාකෝ අනාථ පිණ්ඩිකෝ දේවපුත්තෝ භගවන්තං ගාථාය අජ්ජපාසී ඉදං නිතං ජේතවනං ඉසි සංඝනිසේවිතං ආඋත්තං ධම්මරාජේන පීති සංජනනං මම කම්මං විජ්ජාච ධම්මෝච සීලං ජීවිත මුත්තමං ඒතේන මච්ඡා සුද්ධන්ති නගොත්තේන ධනේන වා තස්මයි පණ්ඩිතෝ භූසු සම්පස්සං අත්ථමත්තනෝ යෝනිසෝ ජීවේනේ ධම්මං එවං තත්ත විසුද්ධන්ති සාරිපුත්තෝ ච පඤ්ඤාය සීලේන උපසමේනච යෝයි පාරගතෝ වික්ඛු ඒතාච පරමෝසියාති ඉදම වෝච අනාථ පිණ්ඩිකෝ දේවපුත්තෝ සානුඤ්ඤෝ සත්තා අහෝසි අතකෝ අනාථ පිණ්ඩිකෝ දේවපුත්තෝ සමනුඤ්ඤෝ මේ සත්තානි භගවන්තං අභිවාදෙත්වා පදක්ඛිනං කତ୍වා තත්තේවන්තරදායි අතකෝ භගවා තස්සාරත්තියා අච්චයේන බික්ඛු ආමන්තේසි ඉමං බික්ඛවේ රත්තිං අඤ්ඤතරෝ දේවපුත්තෝ අභික්ඛමතාය රත්තියා භික්ඛන්ත වන්නා Kevala kappang jetavanang obhasetva Yenahang upasankamitva Mang abhivadetva ekamantang attasi Ekamantang nitoko bhikkave Sudeva putto mangataye ajjabasi Idang etang jetavanang Sangani sevitang Avuttang dhammarajena Piti sanjananam mama Kammang vijjaja dhammoja Silang jivita muttamam Etena macca sujjanti Nirkuttena dhanena va Tasmahi pandito boso Sampassang attamattano Joniso jividam dhammam Evam tatta visujjanti Sariputto ca panyaya Silena upasamena ca Yoi paragato bhikkhu Etava paramosiyati Idam voca bhikkave so deva putto Samanunyo me sattani mang abhivadetva Adakhinam katva tatte vantar dayiti Evan mutte ayasma anando Bhagavantang etadhoche Soinuna sobante anata pindiko deva putto bhavissati Anata pindiko bante gapati ayasmante Sariputte abhipasanno ahositi Sadhu sadhu ananda avata kanko ananda takkaya pattam bang anupattam taya anatha pindiko so ananda deva bhutto narinyoti Idam voca bhagava atmano ayasma anando bhagavato bhasitang abhinanditi Etena satya vajjena satyate hotu sabbata Etena satya vajjena satyate hotu sabbata Etena satya vajjena satyate hotu sabbata Today, essence of the sutta going to chant Christine. Buddhist name is Karuna. Now going to chant. Read that. Read it.
The Venerable Saparda is called to Anthapindika's deathbed and gives him a stirring sermon on non-attachment. The Venerable Sariputta tells Ana,
Anathapindika.
Anatapindika, you should train thus. I will not cling to the eye, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the eye. I will not cling to the ear, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the ear. I will not cling to the nose, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the nose. I will not cling to the tongue, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the tongue. I will not cling to the body, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the body. I will not cling to the mind, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the mind. You should train thus. I will not cling to forms, and in my consciousness I will not be dependent on forms. I will not cling to sounds, and my consciousness will not be dependent on sounds. I will not cling to odors, and my consciousness will not be dependent on odors. I will not cling to flavors, and my consciousness will not be dependent on flavors. I will not cling to tangibles, and my consciousness will not be dependent on tangibles. I will not cling to mind objects, and my consciousness will not be dependent on mind objects. You should train thus. I will not cling to eye consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on eye consciousness. I will not cling to ear consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on ear consciousness. I will not cling to nose consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on nose consciousness. I will cling to tongue consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on tongue consciousness. I will not cling to body consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on body consciousness. I will not cling to mind consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on mind consciousness. You should train thus. I will not cling to eye contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on eye contact. I will not cling to ear contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on ear contact. I will not cling to nose contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on nose contact. I will not cling to tongue contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on tongue contact. I will not cling to body contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on body contact. I will not cling to mind contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on mind contact. You should train thus. I will not cling to feeling born of eye contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on feeling born of eye contact. I will not cling to feeling born of ear contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on feeling born of ear contact. I will not cling to feeling born of nose contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on feeling born to nose contact. I will not cling to feeling born of tongue contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on feeling born of tongue contact. I will not cling to feeling born of body contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on feeling born of body contact. I will not cling to feeling born of mind contact, and my consciousness will not be dependent on feeling born of mind contact. You should train thus. I will not cling to the earth element, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the earth element. I will not cling to the water element, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the water element. I will not cling to the fire element, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the fire element. I will not cling to the air element, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the air element. I will not cling to the space element, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the space element. I will not cling to the consciousness element, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the consciousness element. You should train thus. I will not cling to material form, and my consciousness will not be dependent on material form. I will not cling to feeling, and my consciousness will not be dependent on feeling. I will not cling to perception, and my consciousness will not be dependent upon perception. I will not cling to formations, and my consciousness will not be dependent on formations. I will not cling to consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on consciousness. You should train thus. I will not cling to the base of infinite space, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the base of infinite space. I will not cling to the base of infinite consciousness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the base of infinite consciousness. I will not cling to the base of nothingness, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the base of nothingness. I will not cling to the base of neither perception nor non-perception, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the base of neither perception nor non-perception. You should train thus. I will not cling to this world, and my consciousness will not be dependent on this world. I will not cling to the world beyond, and my consciousness will not be dependent on the world beyond. You should train thus. I will not cling to what is seen, heard, sensed, cognized, encountered, sought after, and examined by the mind, and my consciousness will not be dependent on that. When Venerable Sariputta was finished, the householder Anasaptika wept and shed tears. When asked the reason, he told the Venerable Sariputta to give such talk on the Dharma to lay people, for there were those who had little dust in their eyes, who were wasting away through not hearing such talk on the Dharma. There were to be those who understood the Dharma. And the Pakindika died and reappeared in the Tustiya heaven. One night, when the night was well advanced, he went to pay homage to the Blessed One. O blessed is this Jeta's grove, dwelt in by the sagely Sina, where residence of the King of Dharma, the fountain of my happiness, by action, knowledge, and Dharma, by virtue of the noble way of life, by these are mortals purified, not by lineage or wealth. Therefore, a wise person who sees what truly leads to his own good should investigate the Dharma and purify himself with it. Sariputta has reached the peak in virtue, peace, and wisdom's ways. Any bhikkhu who has gone beyond, at best can only equal him.
Thank you, Karuna.
This
You want to little bit explain? Yes, yes.
Today's sutta is called Anatha Pindiko, or the sutta, the advice to Anatha Pindika. This sutta was given by Venerable Sariputra to Anatha Pindika when he was very sick and he was almost ready to leave his life. And he sent a messenger to Venerable Sariputta, asking the messenger to worship the feet of Venerable Sariputra in the name of Anathapindika himself, and inform him that he is in the deathbed, and requesting him to come and visit Anathapindika. And then Venerable Sariputta visited Anathapindika, who was a dying lay member, but he gave this advice to this dying Anathapindika, which should be given to some well-trained monks who are ready to pass away or something. It's all about consciousness of the body and consciousness of the mind, how to train the consciousness of the body and mind. And so this is advice that should be given to a well-trained monk, but Venerable Sariputta decided to give it to him because Venerable Sariputta knew that banker Anathapindika, wealthy man, is not just a layperson. He has already attained first stage of sainthood, which is Sotapanna stage. That is why Anathapindika gave him, Venerable Sariputra gave this very difficult sermon that would be so difficult to understand by a layperson. But he was not just a layperson, he was an enlightened being already, and as a result, he could be so happy by hearing the advice that was given by Venerable Sariputta. And then by listening to the sutta in the end, he closed his eyes and passed away and reborn in the Tusita heaven. And later on that day, Anathapindika, as a celestial being who is in the Tusita heaven, looked down and found out that he was actually the banker Anathapindika, and as a result of the sermon given by the Buddha, he was so happy. With that happy thought, he passed away, and as a result, he entered Tusita heaven, and he is now a very joyful celestial being. And that night, he came to the Jeta's Grove, illuminating the whole Jeta's Grove at night in the midnight, and visited the Buddha and expressed his joy to the Buddha. And also, he explained in some verses what has happened previous day, and he disappeared after paying homage to the Buddha. And the following morning, Buddha called all the monks, including Sariputta and Ananda, and mentioned to them last night one Deva came, one celestial being came to me and told me these verses, and he recited the verses that was recited by Anathapindika with joy. Those verses of joy Buddha has repeated to the monks. And then Buddha, Venerable Ananda put his palm together towards the Buddha and mentioned, Venerable Sir, it should be the Deva, the celestial being who came to see you last night, should be definitely the Anathapindika who just entered his death previous night and previous day. And then Buddha already knew it, but this was Ananda's expression that he must be this Deva that who came and recited these beautiful verses of joy in front of the Buddha. Then Buddha said, yes, Venerable Ananda, it is wonderful that you recognize who this Deva is, even without me telling you who the Deva is. That is indeed Anathapindika himself who came to me last night as a celestial being. And this is a wonderful teaching, but the story, the advice given by the Buddha, how to train your mind, Sariputta, how to train your mind, to Anathapindika, was a wonderful teaching that was actually taught Sariputta by Buddha himself. And this is a very special sutta for everyone to read and learn and practice. And we are very happy that we could be able to recite this sutta, and we were very happy that Karuna was here to read the brief translation of the sutta this evening for all of you. And by listening to something like this and paying attention to and calming the mind, you generate so much merit for yourself, so much positive energy for yourself. And this is a wonderful time to think of your deceased family members and relatives and friends, wherever they may be born at this time. You can share this joy with them and as a result of receiving this joy that you are sharing with them, they themselves become joyful. It could be your parents, like in Kema's case, we know Kema's both parents are gone, and she has some other family members and friends who has passed away also. She can think of them, and everyone else who are sitting here also can think of their deceased family members and wish them, share the merit and wish them joy and happiness wherever they may be born at this time. And when your mind is full of joy and full of positive energy, you can make aspiration, you can make a wish for yourself. And now I have the wish that was in the heart of Kema as in the end of this recitation, and I have this written by someone. The Venerable monks try to remind Kema, want to remind Kema that her wish will come true, and we also wish together with all the others who are in this room. May Revata and Kema. Revata is a young man who is the son of Kema, and Revata and Kema and their family members and relatives always have right view. That is one wish. May Revata and Kema and their family members always follow the at least the 5%. May they always. That's what your wish is, and we want you to have that wish come true. And may we always be able to follow the Eightfold Path. That is one of the wish. If you follow the Eightfold Path, the perfection and complete refinement of mind is guaranteed. That is what the Buddha had practiced to become enlightened. And now you are wishing for yourself that may we always be able to follow the Eightfold Path wherever you go and wherever you are going to be born in the future. And that's a wonderful wish. And we are very happy for you, Kema and Revata, but everyone else who is listening to this should be feeling the same way. And now we have another wonderful wish from Kema. May Revata and Kema and their family members never be close to unwise people. That is the most unfortunate thing that could happen to anyone in this world, to be able to be around unwise people, foolish people, because those people always bring you discomfort, frustration, and fear and agony to your life, even one unfortunate, unwise person. So you don't need unwise person, but your aspiration should be not only that maybe be able to stay away from unwise people, but everywhere I go, everywhere I'm going to be born, may I have nice parents, may I have nice family members, may I have nice relatives, nice friends and neighbors. May I always have good people, wise people, nice people in my life. That is one of the most wonderful aspiration for anyone and every one of you who are listening to this event. And you can always, in the end of any nice thing that you do, you should remind yourself, I would never want to be around unfortunate, unwise people, but as a result of this nice action that I perform now, may I always be surrounded by nice, wise, and kind and gentle people. And then finally, Kema and Revata, these are all nice aspirations that anyone should think of. And this one is may Revata and Kema and their family members never back down until they attain ultimate perfection, ultimate liberation, ultimate nibbana. So never back down means may I never deviate from the path until I attain perfection, because any deviation from the main path could take so much difficulty to get back on the road, and so you should never want to slow down or deviate yourself from the main path. So this is wonderful aspirations. All of these came up, and Revata, you are very lucky to have such a wonderful mom, and all of you who are participating in this beautiful evening, Karuna and Dhammika, that is uh, those who received uh, um, hmm? Those who received initiation of the Dhamma. Huh? You are very lucky to be part of this evening, and so we also wish you all the same wishes for you too. And thank you, Revata, for thinking of sponsoring this ceremony. And may you all be happy and well. May all your family members also be happy and well. May all the devas who are protecting you also happy and well. And finally, may we all attain ultimate peace, which is Nibbana. With these thoughts in your mind, please say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Akasattha ca
Ummatra
Deva
Devanaga Mahitika Punyantam Anumoditva Chiram Rakkantu Lokasasanam Akasattva
Ummatra
Devanaga Mahitika Punyantam Anumoditva Chiram Rakkantu Desanam Akasattva Ummatra Devanaga Mahitika Punyantam Anumoditva Chiram Rakkantu Tam Sada. May you all be happy and well, wish you good health and a lot of love. Thank you.